Hi everyone, this is the Membrane Solutions T33 Inline Carbon Filter Kit. This is a 2-pack kit, and it also comes with tubing, different fittings that you may need or may not need depending on your usage. It also comes with a mounting clamp that can be mounted to the side of a cabinet or to the back of into drywall as well. It comes with the anchor for that. It also has a very thorough instruction manual on the application. As far as the application goes, this is a low flow filter. It is a carbon filter. It's designed mainly for refrigerators, standalone faucets that you want filtered water at, or between the reverse osmosis system and the dispenser. So there's several different applications, but it is a low flow unit. So the nice thing about this has quick connects on it. So you just pull off the little clip, that's the retaining clip, and you just slip your 1/4-inch tubing into it, just like so. So that just fits in. You feel a little resistance, push a little harder, and then it bottoms out. To remove that line, you saddle your fingers on both sides and put your fingernails into the collar and just simply pull out. And that's the nice thing about these little quick connects. It's very simple. You don't need to have plumber's tape or anything like that. So as far as the fittings they sent, it is a adapter for 1/4-inch threaded to 1/4-inch pipe, or 3/8 pipe to 1/4-inch pipe. And there's a couple of those adapters as well, and also a 1/4-inch threaded to a slip. So I'll show you the installation that I'm going to do real quick. I'm going to be filtering between the valve under our sink and our refrigerator. I'm going to be doing all this work below our cabinet, and it'll be super quick and simple. First thing I want to do is make sure my pipes aren't going to be interfering with my cupboard door. So I'm going to go ahead and insert the incoming line. Also on the side of the filter itself, it's going to say flow, and it's going to have an arrow. I went ahead and colored my arrow in with a black magic marker, and I put the date on it as well, so I would know when to change it next. Okay, so at this point, I'll go ahead and take my clamp, or my clip, and get that situated to where it's not going to interfere with the door on the tubing, and it's going to be centrally located so it's easy to get to. So that's an easy enough place for me to figure out. Insert the screw into the clamp and screw that into the side of the cabinet or drywall if you have it on a back wall. Alright, now that I've got the clamp up, I can just go ahead and pop that in, and everything's going to fit great. Alright, so now I'm going to take my blue retainer clip. I'm going to clip that in on the incoming side, just like so. You want that to slip under that collar. So at this point, we want to flush this for 5 minutes. I've got a bucket right here, and I'm going to turn the valve on. I'm going to turn it on very lightly so that we don't have a large flow of water coming out, pushing out any carbon. We want that carbon to absorb and swell inside the filter so that it will be more effective. So we'll go ahead and just creep that on, and you'll have black water come out first, and then it'll end up turning gray as time, and then clear. And you see how black that was, and right now it's just a gray color. So we'll just go ahead and slow that down a little bit to more of a trickle, and then we're going to go ahead and let this flush for 5 minutes. Alright, so now that we have it all flushed, we're going to go ahead and connect it to our outgoing line. This is actually the line that goes to the refrigerator. You want to make sure you don't have any burrs or anything on it, because when you do slip this in here, it's going against a rubber O-ring. We don't want that damaged in the process. So we're just going to go ahead and slip that in. Make sure that bottoms out. Take our retaining clip, and then we'll install it into our clip. Just like that. It's out of the way. The lines are not going to be getting caught up on things when you pull them out. And we'll go ahead and turn the water back on. And we're ready for clean, fresh water. Alright, so there you have it. It's a very thorough kit. I would definitely suggest it if you're going to do a inline water filter for refrigerator, reverse osmosis, or a dispenser. It is very complete. Everything works great, and again, this nice thing about it is carbon does such a nice job at absorbing chemicals, any contaminants in the water. The carbon will absorb it to a certain point, then you need to switch to your new inline filter. And with the 2-pack, that gives you a couple different change outs before you need to reorder. We want to thank Membrane Solutions for sending this kit to try it out. And in my opinion, as a plumber for 28 years, this is a very thorough kit, nice quality, and I would definitely give it a thumbs up. And if you're looking for a kit, I would definitely suggest this.